Hi everyone, my name is Josh O'Gara. I'm the membership chair and the president-elect here with NAIFA Massachusetts. We're at the Charles River Country Club today, and we're just wrapping up our annual 4 Under 40 event. And we recognize 4 advisors, either under 40 years old or 5 years or less in the business, who are really being successful and taking their practices to the next level. And we had a presentation today with these 4 gentlemen sharing ideas and best practices, and everyone did a great job today. I think there was a lot of great information shared, and just like to recap the event quickly. So why don't we first just go around and introduce yourselves and a little bit about your practice.
Yeah, so I'm Evan Olson. Been in the business for almost 5 years now. Started right out of school, and most of my clientele now tends to fall in the sales and commercial real estate realm, usually around the country. So we're working in probably about 20 states now at this point, but trying to get to all 50. So
Great. And Ian?
My name's Ian Frederick, partner and financial planner with Commonwealth Financial Group, and I've been in the industry for 12 years, all with Mass Mutual Financial Group. And my target market is high earners, not rich yet type of families and businesses, as well as closely held family businesses.
Great.
My name is Phillips, financial advisor with the Bulfinch Group. It's a agency of Guardian Life Insurance. And my practice is working with individuals, creating financial organization, and making sure that they understand where all the pieces are fitting together in the financial plan.
John Wagner, Vice President of Robert Fine Associates in Framingham. I would say my practice is primarily focused on clients who are looking for an uncommon path to their saving strategies and their planning process.
Great. Well, thank you guys all for taking the time to be part of the panel discussion today. I pulled a few little nuggets of information that I thought were really pertinent and could really help people out in terms of growing their practice. So I'm going to start with John. You talked a little bit about work-life balance and be where your feet are at. So why don't you expand on that a little bit?
Sure. So I think so much of our career is based off of the work-life balance, and we really don't know how to make that work-life balance actually happen. So one thing I've really tried to pride myself on now is actually be where my feet are, literally. So if I'm in the office, I'm in the office. That's my focus. If I'm actually home with my wife and my son, I'm there as well. So the phone goes off, the emails go off, and I can be the best husband, best dad possible. And when I'm in the office, I focus on that. I'm the best advisor, best person for my clients as I possibly can be. So that's one of my takeaways and one of the things I'd like to share with you guys out there.
Great. Thank you, John. And Corey, you talked about putting all the pieces together in a financial picture to kind of create an overall holistic plan. Why don't you talk a little bit about why that's so important?
So when I meet with individuals, one of the things that you have property casualty agents, you have an accountant, you have an attorney, you have an IRA, 401k, maybe student loans, is how do you put all those pieces together, and what are your short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals? And creating financial organization is one of the number one things that clients have trouble with. And our job as advisors and that uncommon approach is to look at everything, and that separates ourselves and it gives us the ability to really work and do the best thing in the best interest of our clients.
Great. Thank you, Corey. Evan, one of the things you talked about was, for your referral language and getting good referrals is adding that into, an actual executive summary that you have for your clients. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
I think the referral part of our business is probably the most important part, especially when we're looking to grow at a rapid pace. So it's a little bit easier with the client. You can set the expectations ahead of time as far as what you're looking to get out of it and how to be mutually beneficial to them as well. So at the end of my executive summary, the last bullet point I always make is who we work with and how we grow. And I try to bring it up at the beginning of the conversation of, at the end of this, if you find value, we can spend some time brainstorming people we can also help out as well. Would love to do so if you're okay with it.
That's awesome. Thank you. And Ian, one of the things you talked about was building rapport. This video is going on social media. You talked about utilizing that to really kind of establish a base level of trust. So why don't we talk a little bit more about that?
Sure. Yeah, in today's world, there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of different places where people can find financial products and or services and subscribe to those services. Finding a common thread and building that trust, adding that personal touch. Whereas I don't have a lot of success marketing on Facebook or marketing on LinkedIn, but I do have a lot of success creating trust and rapport through the mutual connections that I have with people on Facebook and LinkedIn. Adding that extra incentive or that extra trust and rapport to be able to set up a meeting and then execute upon a financial plan.
Great. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, you know, this is just an overview of some of the thoughts and ideas that were shared. If you're interested in learning more about NAIFA or talking to these guys individually, please comment in the space below. Our next event is going to be held September for a continuing education event. So please be on the lookout for that, and thank you very much for watching.